What's up guys, my name is Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're talking about this week at Bungie for December 20th, 2018. This is actually going to be the last TWAB of the year until January 10th. Now, I know obviously there's more than 7 days until the end of the year, but that's what they said down below. You'll be able to see is that this is the last TWAB until January 10th. They're basically taking a holiday off, and they're basically saying, hey, we're not having any more TWAB. So this is the last one for a while. I'm gonna have to figure out some other video to put in the Thursday slot. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. And before I get into it, I just wanted to mention this header here is a mosaic of every previous TWAB's header inside of one big mosaic header, which I think is amazing. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's actually a mention to him, Elliot Gray, the guy who has been doing all of the images for the TWABs since the beginning of like time or something, so for a very long time or something. He's actually graduated and moving to some other role in Bungie, and this is like final hurrah. He made this mosaic of every other image for the entirety of all of the images we have from the different headers, which is, I think, really, really cool. I'd love to have something like this in my life. Maybe I could do a collage of all of my thumbnails over the past, oh my god, I've been doing it for the 6 years. I think it might be something really cool. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that. As far as the information on this week at Bungie, there's really not much to it. There's definitely not a lot of information, but this is the last Bungie, as it were. So for the most part, they're just saying, hey, look, there's Izanami's Forge, there's some Iron Banner, there's a couple known issues. There's really not much here. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Wait, hold on. I believe there was a secret axolotl right there. If you saw it, secret mudkip on screen. Go back if you want to see it some more. I just thought I'd leave that for you. If you did not know, a mudkip is a real animal. It's called an axolotl. It's adorable, but also really gross. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. First off, Izanami's Forge. Once you've completed the first two forges, the Volander as well as the Golfanin Forge, you can actually go on the process of getting the new Izanami's Forge. I'll talk about that more thoroughly down below. But if you wanted to get a guide to doing all the different pieces, some of them are really annoying and monotonous, the different quest steps, check out my video I released yesterday about unlocking the Izanami's Forge. It's actually a lot of annoying quest steps like 20 Minotaur kills. I have a decent strategy for you. So check out that video if you want to see more on it and if you want to know how to get to it and do all the things. Next up, happy holidays. Obviously the dawning event is going on right now and will continue until January 1st at 9 a.m. so you can get the new Sparrow and get it upgraded until that point right there and bake all the cookies to that point. And a few TWABs ago, they actually asked a bunch of different artists to make a kind of Christmas card like thing for Destiny 2 and all that stuff. And I gotta say, Micah Bell did really, really well with this. I love the tech witches. I love the winter inspiration. I love the little texture pieces here and there. The tower. May all your dreams and wishes for the holidays come true. Very, very poignant. I like it. Very well done. Next up, let's talk about Iron Banner, which is going to be the first Iron Banner of Season 5, which is starting on December 25th. So right on Christmas until January 1st, which is the last day of the Dawning event, you'll be able to get the new the new Iron Banner armor sets, which look really nice, I gotta say. Not a huge fan of the Titan one, but I definitely really like the Hunter one, the asymmetricness of it and all that stuff, and the Warlock one also looks pretty dope as hell. The weapons for this one is actually, I think, returning weapons, but they're gonna have random rolls on it. So they're not gonna be specifically rolled ones, and you're gonna have new random roll possibilities. I forget what both of these archetypes are, but I'm assuming if you have one of these weapons from previous events, you'll know the archetype that they are, and hopefully they stay as the same archetype. But yeah, so Iron Banner is for 1 week starting on December 25th, and it will also feature Double Valor from the 25th to the 28th, and from the 28th to the 1st of January will also be Triple Valor. So they're standard. Start the week with Double Valor, the weekend being Triple Valor. If you want to go out there and get some resets, now is well, not now, but then is the time. This next section called Microwave Wi-Fi is all about the Bungie Security Response Team. Beware the bad hammer. I've always loved this little symbol here, being the fact that it is, you know, the Titan hammer, which is really nice. This section is not about cheaters, however. It's not about talking about how people are cheating or trying to protect it against cheating. It's about people who have unreliable connection. Because if you have an unreliable connection, you're going to start to affect the other players in your game. So that has a negative impact on other Guardians in their PvP experience. So they're trying to boot you out of PvP as a kind of like, hey, we get it. Every once in a while you booted out because of connection. But if it happens too much, you're affecting everybody else. So we have to stop you from affecting everybody everybody else, which I thought was kind of an enlightened attitude about it, which is really nice. So the general idea is you get some warnings while you're playing as you get different disconnections, and after a while they'll start to ban you out, I think for like 30 minutes for the first one, and then there's like a big one like 2 weeks at a time from PvP, and then obviously you can go for an extended period of time if you continue to have an unreliable connection. And if you want to know more information, go to bungie.net/bans. You may be on the ban list of fame. It's like a wanted list, like in the Old West. It's not. It most definitely is not. I have no idea. What is it? You know what? I stand corrected. This looks like a wanted list of shame. So congratulations, Bungie. There is literally a list of the most wanted felons for banning. Okay, all right. Next up, let's talk about Dr. Bungie. The different updates that have happened, the different known issues and all that stuff is going to be up behind or below this blue section on every TWAB. This first part, they talk about the update they released last Tuesday. If you saw it in the previous Bungie TWAB, it's pretty much the same thing. You know, they fixed an issue where the Scourge of the Past emblem for the first 24 hours wasn't awarded, which I did get. The Harbinger's Echo for all the destroyed eggs in the Dreaming City, that they did award this one as well, which I also got as well. A couple of issues where frames were removed from players' inventories, or they're not rewarded properly when they join in progress. Fixed an issue with the Avalanche machine gun having more recoil than intended, and lastly, an issue where the shaders from Season of the Forge dismantled very slowly, like it used to be, that they should be quite fast now. Moving on to the Destiny 2 Forsaken Season of the Forge known issues. We got a couple of issues with certain triumphs and different things that are missing. First off, like a diamond triumph for the Flawless Scourge, without any fire team dying, not awarded properly, which is got to suck. So hopefully they retroactively award those for the flawlessness of that, because some of the flawless raids are really hard, especially that Last Wish raid is still, Petra's run is still beyond my grasp, and then this one with the Sparrow part, anything can happen with that Sparrow part, so I gotta say, it would suck to have that. Next up, the Veterans of the Hunt emblem. It was supposed to be the emblem with like the black and the little cat on side. I think it was a bobcat. But for some reason, it turned into the Universal Hero PC exclusive promotional emblem, which is the blue emblem with the Destiny 2 symbol on the left side there, which I thought was a great and amazing emblem. I wanted to use it, and tons of people on console are still using it, even though they're not supposed to, but they're trying to fix that so that people actually have the correct Veterans of the Hunt emblem. And on top of that, the Universal Hero is also not displaying correctly. There's an issue with the Radiant Matrix missing from the inventory. I think that's after you do the cube part. You have to get 20 cubes from powerful enemies on a certain weapon frame. I think if you make it go to your postmaster and it gets pushed out, you'll never be able to get it again. So this is something you really got to pay attention to if you don't want to accidentally stop any frame progress. Although I believe you can delete a frame, so you might be able to reset it like that. There's also another issue with frames being able to be purchased and pushed to your postmaster, but again, disappearing because that should not be a thing. Another issue with cookies sending to Petra and Spider. If you do not have Forsaken, you cannot do these cookies, but you still should be able to get all your fully upgraded Sparrow needs, but you will not be able to get all of the triumphs. And that is pretty much it. That is the end of the TWAB. There's a couple of fun little videos. Gambit Etiquette, which I thought was a really funny video. This video was just really nice, called Fireball, a very fun music video where this guy basically says, hey, Icarus Dash is amazing. This is how you troll gunslingers and everybody trying to fire at you. Very well made, if anybody ever used gunslingers, if I've got to be honest. But it was really fun. But that's pretty much it. That is the end right here. They'll be back with their weekly updates on January 10th. That is the last TWAB of the year. I will see you guys on January 10th for the first TWAB of 2019. Until then, I need something else to put in this Thursday slot. Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I can do something silly, like a funny moments of me just getting I say that, I used to do challenges in Destiny 1 where I used some crazy cockamamie scheme to do something weird, like backstab with the hunter thing, where you get like invisibility backstab and you get like 600 damage killed. There's a lot of fun stuff we could do there. Let me know what you'd like to see. That's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name is Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one.